Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we moved the cattle that were in the shroy over there up to the field behind our house, and so today I have to clean out the cattle trailer. We done it in 2 runs because there were 6 cows and 6 calves, so we put 3 cows and 3 calves in the first load and 3 cows and 3 calves in the second load. And I know the comments are going to be going mad about this being broke and stuff. Yes, I am in the progress of fixing it. It's just the summertime is a busy time of the year for us farmers with silage and all that sort of stuff. So I will get to that when things quiet down a small bit. But enough of that. We're going off track again. This is what we have to clean out. It's not too bad. It has been worse. So it shouldn't be awfully bad. So what I'll do now is I'll set up the power washer, which should be over here somewhere. Yeah, you can see it there. And for the people in the comment section, again, when we put the slurry out and all that and we're cleaning the slats, no, we're not going to use an electric power washer to clean out the slats and all that. We have a more powerful, manly one for that job. But yes, we have to get the hose over there connected to that, plug it into the electricity yoke, and bring it as close as we can to the trailer, and we'll start power washing. That's half of the trailer cleaned out. As you can see, there's some drier bits on the ground, but we'll be using the trailer anyways again for moving the heifers. We have to move the heifers from one field to another field as well. So the trailer will be used again and would have to be cleaned out again. So basically what I done was I took all the heaviest bits out of this area and pushed it that way with the power washer, and then I came and cleaned the walls down, which might need another lick because of the water being splashed up from the ground onto the walls. But anyways, I cleaned all the walls, and then any bits from the walls that fell on the ground, I pushed them all that way as well, and tried my best as well to get any stuff that's more drier and stuck to the ground as I could. Which it's cleaner than what it was, so you know, it's a cattle trailer at the end of the day. It's going to get dirty. But I'll do the same here. All of this heavier stuff, I'll use the power washer to bring it down there, down the ramp. I'll come then and clean the walls, and then push it all out again, any bit that fell off the walls. And then obviously again, any drier bits, use the power washer, break them off the ground and push them that way. And then I'll see, come in with the power washer and just give it a quick scrub down again, just to get any other bits off the wall or on the ground, but that won't take too long. So yeah, let's get back and finish this. Now that's the two bays done. All that's left is the ramp, and again I might go over with the power washer very quickly just to get any of the other bits lying on the ground and just clean it up a bit more if I can. Now the ramp, again I'll just use the power washer, push everything down. The bottoms will fill up with water, so I'll either get a brush, which is there, and just sweep the water out, or sometimes I use the power washer and just spray the water out, but that does make a lot of a mess. It splashes the water everywhere. So I think the brush might be the better solution here. When the bottom's full with water, get the brush and sweep them out, and then come down with the power washer again and clean up more. If the bottom's full with water again, sweep it out, you know. But as I did mention, I might go over here again very quickly with the power washer. I'll probably do that off camera and just see can I clean it up any more. and then I'll start the ramp then. Alright, so I went over this area again with the power washer and that to clean up any of the drier stuff that was stuck to the ground. So I got most of it out, but obviously there's still bits on the ground. But the electric power washer just isn't strong enough to clean them bits up. But it's clean enough because the trailer will be used either this evening or tomorrow to move the heifers. And again, for the comments, you might be wondering, why didn't we clean the trailer out when we moved the cattle in the first place? As I'm recording this video, we moved the cattle on today's Wednesday, so we moved them yesterday on the Tuesday. It was yesterday evening though, when everyone was back from work, and we had as much help as we possibly could. So it took about an hour to set everything up, and then about an hour then to move, because they were over in that field there, so we had to run them to another field and then into the shed, and then we ran them through the crush into the cattle trailer itself. So the time to set up electric tapes and stuff as a runway to get them into one field and then to get them into the house, you know. So an hour to set everything up, an hour to set everything up, and that same hour to get them into the shed itself, and then an hour to transport them from the field that they're in now, which is across the road. And it's a busy road, and in the evening with people coming home from work, it's a bit of a nightmare. So it did take a while to cross the road each time, because people were coming home from work. So that's why it took an hour to move them from the shed to the field across the house. So obviously we could have power washed it out yesterday evening, but we had other jobs to do as well that we needed to get done that same evening. So you know, if it's lying in the cattle trailer for one day, it's not a big deal. If it's in there for 2 or more days, it starts to dry onto the ground, and the electric power washer just isn't able to clean it off properly. So we do try and clean the trailer the same day or the day after. So we're doing it the day after. But anyways, let's get this ramp cleaned, and that'll be us finished. The trailer is cleaned out. Now I might just pull the tractor up out of the way, and then I might sweep the heaviest stuff of this into the tank there, that little slot there, and then come over again with the power washer, or I might just use the power washer and just get it all done in one go without using the brush. We'll see what's more efficient and what's more handier, but first of all we have to move the tractor out of the way, so I have room to either sweep or power wash that crap into one of those slots there into the slurry tank. So let's get the International tuned up. All right, in neutral, the stopper is up. There's a small bit of rev on it. It should be out of the way there. Ah, yeah, there's plenty of room, plenty. Once I clean that, I might just back up the tractor a small bit, just make it more neater than what it is. But yes, I might try sweeping it first, because there's a big puddle there and I don't want the power washer to be splashing everything all over the place. So I might brush it first, all the heavier stuff, into one of those slots so it goes into the tank, and then I'll come over then with the power washer and get any bits that the brush smudges into the ground, get that cleaned up with the power washer. That's that more or less cleaned up. I could have went on it a bit longer and cleaned up a bit more, but there's still slurry left to do. We have to do a bit more agitating, and we have to put out tanks of slurry. As you can see, it's full. So when the slurry is in progress, every place here is going to get dirty with slurry anyway. So there's no point getting so particular with it and cleaning it up so you know, good when it's just going to get dirty again. So I just took all the heaviest bits off it with the brush and then went over quickly with the power washer. All that's left to do now is to tidy up the power washer, but I can do that off camera because it's nothing really entertaining. It's just putting away a power washer. While I'm here, and now that I remembered it, one, I should have worn my wellies because the trousers are dirty, and two, I'm planning on just patching up any rusty patches on the David Brown here. You can see that there's patches being rusted here and there, and I just thought that I'd sand those specific areas down, maybe put an undercoat on it, and then top it back up with red, because the lights are the same, and some of the mud guards are rusting away as well. So I was wondering, I was doing some research and I cannot figure out what shade of colour this is. I went on the internet and the most common David Brown colour that came up was hunting pink. So I got my hands on a drop of hunting pink, painted it on it there, but it's a slightly lighter colour than, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, the lighting and everything, but it's a slightly different colour. It's the hunting pink is up here, and this is the normal David Brown colour. that's on the tractor anyways. But this, the hunting pink, seems to be a lighter shade of red than the red that's already on it. So I don't know, I'm trying to get a good angle for you, but the camera doesn't seem to pick it up all that well. I don't know if that's a good view of it or not, but you can see that it's a slightly lighter shade of red than the red that's on it. So there's a lot more options on there. There's poppy red, there's currant red, and then there's power red, all for David Brown's. So this specific one is a 1964 David Brown 850 Implematic. It doesn't seem to be hunting pink, so if anyone that's watching this video knows what exactly this colour is, whether it's poppy red, currant red, or power red, please let me know in the comments, because I would like to. I could get the whole thing sandblasted and get it down to its bare metal, but a lot of it is still good. It needs a wash, but 95% of the bonnet and 95% of the wings and everything else, look, it's just a little top up there. Everything else seems to be perfect on it. Be ashamed to be spending so much money on redoing the whole tractor, getting it down to its bare metal and get it resprayed and everything, because that's a lot of work, one, and a lot of money too. So you know, I just thought I'd top up any bits that are rusting away. So if any of you know what colour that shade of red is for a 1964 David Brown 850 Implematic, please let me know down in the comment section. It's not hunting pink, because I tried hunting pink. So the other options that are out there that I've seen on the internet are poppy red, currant red, and power red for David Brown 850. So again, if any of you know, I would really appreciate it if you could leave it down in the comment section down below. The camera itself isn't picking up. You can't really tell what colour it is from the camera because it's a camera. You want to be seeing it in person to know. But if any of you know, down in the comments, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. But that is the trailer cleaned out. If I can get one of these bottom yokes to open. You can see that the trailer is cleaned out pretty well. So that's the trailer cleaned. And unfortunately, that is going to be the end of today's video. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please do give me a like. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's only one click away. And turn the bell notification on to be notified of every future video I upload. Don't forget to check out my merch. And don't forget to check out the Gatemate. The links to them will be down in the description. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in my next video very soon. Take care.